NBA 2K20 tutorial number 29. Today we're going to look at the top 3 builds to use in the game to achieve all-around greatness. We will study the builds in detail and also break down their potential with online gameplay. If you enjoy my tutorials and you would like to see more, make sure you click on the link above or below in the description for my all 2K20 tutorials playlist, where I guarantee you'll find more videos to help you improve your game. So we'll be hopping onto the park in 3 vs 3 with our top 3 builds, and we're going to start off breaking down our point guards build, okay? So right here, what you got is a 6'5" primary position as a point guard with minimum weight and minimum wingspan, using the pure playmaking pie chart and also the highest agility pie chart in terms of the physicals. And if you do that, you're going to end up with this point guard that has high 70s in all of the key defensive stats, 98 in all of the important playmaking stats, and in terms of shooting, with boosters on, he's going to have an 81 3-point shot, 85 mid-range, and if you finally look at the finishing, he's got 83 in driving dunk and 89 in driving layup. This guy can literally do it all. And also, make sure to go on YouTube and hit up my guy, the White Kite 23, put that in the search bar, give him a subscription, tell him I sent you. You can see much more gameplay by him, but obviously I'll break down his gameplay today with this build in the Park 3v3 we did. But if you want to see more of the White Kite, make sure you add him right there, the White Kite 23 on YouTube, alright? So remember, 6'5", minimum weight, minimum wingspan, point guard position, and if you organize the points as such, you're going to end up with 28 playmaking badges, 3 defensive badges, 15 shooting badge points, and 13 finishing badge points. Now how you use these points are up to you, but White Kite here, he's used them as such, and I would say these are pretty good choices. Do what you need, but you can just look at these screenshots as reference of what he's using, so you know how it drives his gameplay, right? But overall, really, this build, the pure playmaker point guard at 6'5", minimum weight, minimum wingspan, comes with a lot of versatility and in his skills and badge points. He's got like 80s and everything, even high 70s defense, and he's got badge points for everything. So make sure you sub to him on YouTube, alright? White Guy 23, he's my guy. So he's grinding his channel, he's just starting out. Show him support, show him some love, tell him I sent you. And right off the bat, you can see with boost on, an 81 3-point shot is more than enough to hit. You can see my man, White Kite here, he's taking these catch and shoots, and he doesn't even have catch and shoot badges on. So I grab the rebounder, I kick it to him, and this is without go catch and shoot or corner specialist. Just simply at an 81 free ball. If you got good selection and you got your boost on, the pure playmaker at 6'5", with boost at 81, will be hitting these. Alright, even off the dribble is of little issue to him, especially when he has 98 handling with handles for days, so it doesn't hurt his stamina bar, increases his chance of making the shot. You can see off the dribble, White Kite is still sticking it. Just all in all, the pure playmaker with an 81 free ball is a very scary sight because he's got 98 handling. You can see White Kite set up the defender, hits him with the behind the back, and he can just pull this with like confidence because at 81 he knows he can hit it. Like this playmaker with the 81 free ball, go shooting badges, Hall of Fame playmaking badges, like maximum handling, he just can do a lot. Like you can see that hop into the shot, he will hit it consistently. But this build also is rocking with an 83 driving dunk with 13 finishing badge points, so you see him in transition being a nightmare. Like, it is an absolute force in transition because he's also got the max agility, max speed chart, right? So he will just get up there and he will finish on catch in transition all day. But however, like the White Kite's build is also a very good slasher in half court because he's got 98 handling and like 83 driving dunk. If he gets a little bit of space with that speed and handling and that separation, like this little step back escape is nasty. Like he's gonna do a little step back escape, go behind the back, and he's gonna do it again because he's got 98 handling and handle for days, hops into the screen and blows by. He's fast and he's gonna finish strong. Like this build has all the handling and finishing you're ever gonna need. At 98 handling and like 89 finishing layup, 83 driving dunk, you can do it all. So like you can see him here again, just hitting the multiple screens, getting through the defense, finishing with the hop step, finishing through contact, just dirty. And 98 passing accuracy with 98 handling gives you kind of Hall of Fame dimer. So at the end of the day, he can still play the role he was meant to play anyways. The true, pure playmaker. Like, this is what you expect this build to do, right? Get in the lane, make the good passes, and make, his teammates better shooters. But it can truly finish and hit threes all at the same time while making all of these Hall of Fame dimer assists. So like, he's a threat to break down the defense, and when you overplay him, he's gonna make these smart passes with Hall of Fame dimer, so he's gonna give his teammates the best chance to make the shot. And to top it all off, he has high 70s in all defensive stats, so you can see the white kite here just cutting off the guy, defending the post, blocking the shot. That's literally, this build is doing everything here in the park. Like, he cuts off the drive here, so the guy has to give it up, but he's very fast, and he's 6'5", so he shows to help, shows up in the paint, and then he's fast enough to recover and contest the shot and make it 54% covered. That's very solid defense. Like, he has all the tools to play very smart and solid defense with all the speed, and he finishes the layup because he's super fast and he's got great finishing. Like you can see white kite, he just misses a steal here, but he's fast enough to recover. So I switched onto his handler, but he's fast enough to switch up back onto my guy. So he has all the tools to play smart defense because he's fast enough and tall enough to be in good position at all times. So next build up is the shooting guard, sitting at 6'5" at 178 pounds with maximum wingspan, and this is the playmaking lock. Alright, and shout out to Tag for lending me the build to test. So this is actually my gameplay with Tag's account, and you can see here this is using the playmaking lockdown pie chart. Alright, so the orange and red one, while the physicals is using the maximum agility pie chart, and you can see the defensive stats are incredibly high. They're both at the high 80s, including rebounding, and interior defense is also very solid. The perimeter and the lateral quickness are top notch. Handling is sitting very high at 83, with pass accuracy at 60 and post moves at 46. And because it is a playmaking lock, the shooting is not going to be terrible. So you can see the key element here, the 3-point shot, is sitting at 65 with an 84 free throw. And the finishing is also very, very good at 83 driving layup and 88 driving dunk. Alright, so this is that playmaking lock with that maximum wingspan, sitting at 6'5" at 178. Okay, and you can see here, if you do the points that way, you're gonna end up with 3 T-balanced badges, 19 defensive badges, 6 playmaking, 9 shooting badge points, and 10 finishing badge points. Once again, how you use them is up to you, but I got them on defensive. I got my badge points on defense like so. Playmaking on the quick first step and tight handles. You can also put on a Hall of Fame floor general to help out your point guard. And the shooting, you're going to put on the catch and shoot and the corner specialist and the quick draw, so you'll be a solid corner shooter. And the finishing, you can have it as such or however you want it, but 10 badge points, very flexible. So with that said, let's take a look at me using Tag's build. It's ended up being a two-way slasher, but it's truly a playmaking lock. So he's fast enough and strong enough to have backdoor success. So you can see me here, the defense is playing me too high, so I'm just going to backdoor right away. I'm fast, big enough to catch, and good enough finishing stats to finish on the catch. So because of that, of my shifty speed and decent size, it allows me to really put the defense and give them a lot of baseline pressure. So here up court, you can see me, I cut right away, I get by him, I catch the ball, I couldn't finish right away. But this build can also make plays out of the baseline due to his playmaking stats. So I have very safe handling, I have patience, fake the drive in, kick it back out to my guy, and he misses it, but that's fine. He grabs the rebound, I catch it, and I'm also a very effective playmaker on catch and go. So I catch it on the wing here. I can't really pull it. I could, but I don't need to. I blow by the guy, get in the lane, hit a nice behind the back, find my man who's got a size mismatch. He trusts me, gives it back to me. Because I got go catch and shoot and go quick draw with boost on, the 67 free ball is viable. So I shoot it with no hesitation and I can green it. So it's a reliable shot with all those gold badges. But he's always dangerous on catch. Like with Hall of Fame quick first step and high finishing stats, you can see I just catch and I finish very strong here. And I can snag boards over most guards because my defensive ratings are very high. So I can just grab the boards, kick it out, space myself back out to the corner, and be a catch and go shooting threat and catch and go driving threat because I got a Hall of Fame quick first step. So I'll catch and I'll go, and with those finishing stats, I will be very good attacking the baseline on shooting and catching goes. Once again, sneaky good rebounder because of the speed and the vert, solid passing, good playmaking badges, those all help in being kind of like a playmaker. Transition finishing obviously is a zero issue with high speed and 88 driving dunk of all things. But because of playmaking stats, I can also make plays on the fast break. So get a stop there, 30% cover, so they're not going to hit that. Leaks out on the break, I could finish, but this time I spaced out, make the read, mismatch, throw it up, very good passer, excellent lob. So this build truly works very well with a white kite build, because this is essentially two playmakers in one squad. So you can see us just moving the ball around, making good passes, spacing it out. It's a very good secondary playmaker if you ever need one in a 3-on-3 setting. Like with the white kites build, also it means we have two solid defenders. So you can see up court, I'm gonna get very bumpy because of the stats. But I see the double screen coming, so I let Jeff pick up on the switch, and now I switch on to his guy. Jeff does a very good job. The white kite stopped him in there. And then I'm going to get up on this guy. I'm going to reach for the steal because of the size mismatch. Get it back to the white guy, and he's going to finish all day in transition. Like this playmaking log at 6'5", with the maximum wingspan is a great complementary build to go with the white kite's 6'5" pure playmaker. It just makes us a very solid two ways on defense and on offense. We can both finish in transition and both pick up for each other on defense. And the third build we'll be focusing on, shout out to my guy Verifications on Twitter, make sure you add him, standing at 7'3", 280 pounds. For the center position, he is running with a sharpshooting lock. And in terms of his physicals, he has picked the one that is balanced for all three. So he's going to end up being called a glass cleaning lockdown, but truly what he is, he's essentially a sharp lock at the center position with max height at 280 and with medium wingspan. You can see his badge points are broken down as such: 22 for the defensive, 17 for the shooting, 1 in playmaking, and 3 in finishing. So he's not a good playmaker or finisher per se, but he's an incredible defensive and shooting center. So he's got his shooting badge points spread out as such. You can do them as you see fit, but you can see he's doing them like this, so you can see how it ends up being in the gameplay. And he really has very good all-around stats in defense and shootings. And do not be fooled by his 67 free ball, because he has Hall of Fame shooting badges. Like, it's no joke. Like, we're walking the ball around here and I'm passing the ball off to him. I have no dimer badges, right? And he's greening these because he's got like Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter. So solid timing with his Hall of Fame badges. Once again, these are passes from me, so these are non-dimer passes, and you can see my guy mostly greening a ton of these. Like, I was passing to him with 0 dimer badges, and he was hitting a good 60% of these at 67 free ball. Was he gonna miss some? Sure, but he greened a ton. Like, he's a sharp lock at the center, and when he gets Hall of Fame dimer passes, like, forget about it. Like, when he's getting these from the white kite, he was hitting like a boss. And this is 67 free ball, but the key is it's off the Hall of Fame badges, because what's really happening here is that he's getting a Hall of Fame dimer pass with his Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter and his very good user timing. He's hitting a ton of these, 60% easily. And don't forget about the defense, right? He is a defensive build. He's a sharp lock at center. So he's getting these steals, he's roaming around the paint, and at 7'3", he moves decently. Great chase down there, and he can also protect the rim. Maximum height 280. So I bumped off there. He picks up, and he's doing decent perimeter defense, but he's got such a huge wingspan, he's going to be able to deter most shots. And you can see a Verifications build essentially adds up being a two-way nightmare. So he pays the paint here, kind of baits to the steal, fast enough to recover, picks up the steal, gets the ball to me. I get it to White Kite. White Kite kicks it to him with Hall of Fame diamond passer. He stretches out and he sticks that. Another green from my man Verifications. So let me know if you guys want to see me, Jeff, and Verifications play more. And obviously make sure to go to Jeff's channel, the White Kite 23. Add that on YouTube. Pick him up. Just sub to him. Watch his gameplay. He's got excellent gameplay out there. Alright? So add my guy, check him out, and also add my man Verifications, who is an excellent two-way big man. As always, thanks for coming by. You guys can expect more online gameplay from me now because it is October time. As always, thanks for coming by. Shout out to Bucks Gaming for the sponsorship, and I'll speak to you guys again very soon.